Good morning from Camel Creek Adventure Park. Now, this is a new one for me and it's probably the furthest south I've ever been. This looks like a reasonably small park, except, well, the car park is absolutely rammed with cars, so maybe it's bigger than I think. I know this was up for UK Theme Park Awards last year for small park with animals, and I can see animals in front of me right now, so clearly animals is part of the focus. They do have a couple of coasters. There's a wave swinger behind me. There's a log flume, pirate boat, and a few other bits and pieces. So the park's actually open quite late this evening. They've got like a kind of summer holiday festival thing, so until 9:30. I don't think I'll be here that long. I have a fairly big drive back to my next hotel. But let's explore the park and see what they have to offer, shall we? Right, I've come into the first bit, the Kids Fest. I'm trying not to get any kids in the camera. They've got face painting, paint a pebble, some family games, foam party, and there's a maze. Now, I've seen over there, there's, you know that thing, I think it's in Alton Towers, where there's the berry blast or something where they kind of shoot the balls. There's a mini version of that over there. And I can see some people being crafty in front of me. So I'm going to go and see where the maze is, maybe, and get lost in a maze. I'm a little confused. I've seen some signs on the floor, like fallen down signs for the maze. Then I'm guessing that's what this is, but I feel like I've come off the beaten track and I'm not meant to be here. Well, there's nothing stopping you coming down here, so I don't know if the maze is open.
I think given this, it's not.
Yeah, it does feel kind of like I'm not meant to be here. But there are signs, like that's just a bit confusing. Yeah. Like there should be signs for the maze. There is one, yeah, sitting up here against the wall that says maze that way. But yeah, I feel like this is meant to be closed off and it's not actively open right now. Oh well, I'll not be doing the maze then, will I? Right, I mentioned earlier that there's like an evening thing on, which I probably won't be here for long enough. Because, well, today's the 29th, isn't it? Today's the 29th. So K-pop Live today, they've got Taylor Swift and Harry Styles. These are obviously tributes, right? They're not the real deals. Miley Cyrus, Sabrina Carpenter, and Olivia Rodrigo. So if you are here on any of the days listed, we'll have some tribute acts in the evening. Right, let's keep going, see what else I can find, shall we? Right, I see the first cred in front of me. So, well, we'll go and do that, shall we? One thing I haven't touched on is price. I was gifted tickets from the park. I reached out to ask if I could film on rides. So, thank you very much to the park for doing that. Looking online, it seems to be tickets are from £18. I don't know what they got to, but it says from £18. So, let's go and do the coaster, shall we? I seem to have a knack for choosing coasters just as they break down. I had this the other day in Adventure Island as well. Yeah, not running. Well, it was running. It's now not running. They will be running. They'll need to come back. Okay. There's a stage there for some shows. They've got this kind of Bing thing over there, which, I mean, it's kind of obviously very, very kiddie. So I'm not necessarily going to go in there and see what is what, but I think if you've got a very young family, that's obviously who this is very much aimed at. Right, let's see if I can find something that's working. Right, come into their pets and trails bit to see what they have here. What is in this one? They obviously had some fish over there. And I don't know what is in... Oh, there's a snake. Big snake hiding down there. And then tiny creatures, so this will all be different insects. Like you've got big cockroaches up here. Oh, what a giant spider. Carly will love that. Yeah. She doesn't do creepy crawlies, do you? Ooh. She loves all animals, just not insects. So, right, let's see what's...
Stick insects.
Stick insects?
Yeah, look. Hanging off the ground.
Oh yeah, so they are. Intentionally camouflaged because I couldn't see the damn things. Right. Let's go up here and see. Whew. what we've got in here. Hop like a bunny and oh, I've got to hop like a bunny. I don't know, I'm not a bunny. Oh, you know the camera's the wrong way. You need to see Carly. Go do that again. That's what a bunny hops like.
Do it again.
Oh man. Woohoo!
Whoa, look. What are they? Chinchilla.
Chinchilla.
Can we have one?
No. You.
Why do you always say that?
Cause. Oh jeez. Guinea pigs. Lots of guinea pigs. Right, in here, hiding in there, is a sugar glider, which Carly says are amazing. And she just told me what they do. What is it they do?
Like they fly. Hold on, Dimples. Can we have one?
No.
There goes with the no word again.
Right, I'm not actually thinking that that coaster packed in. There's a stage show on right now, and I do wonder if it's just too noisy, so they just stop the coaster whilst the show's on. At least I hope that's what it is. They've got a Mission Sim Possible 5D simulator experience, so let's go see what the fifth dimension is.
Hello.
Hello.
Come in. So make sure you grab some glasses and then sit down, get your seatbelts on.
Right, well there's the 5D cinema. That was actually interesting. It was a very quirky little movie. Some mice and cars driving around. Obviously didn't film any of it. The 3D was okay, not the best, not the worst. If you're somebody with motion sickness, I suspect that might catch you off. Those little pods are pretty good in terms of, if you've ever done the ones where it's just rows of seats that move, they tend to be really janky. That wasn't too bad. Yeah, it was alright. A couple of minutes, 3 minutes or something like that. Very, very bassy. And I've also, I mean, obviously my kids have grown up now, right? I've got, my youngest is 16 and my eldest is 21. But standing in that queue with young children is reminding me why parents are always tired. It's exhausting. Anyway, I'm going to go and find Carly and we'll see what else there is to do. 'I don't know if I've ever done a coaster that's actually got a 3-point seatbelt before. That's a little different. Oh, can I get out of this? Whew. Ah. Oh, right. There you go. 1 credit done. 3-lap special. Cred's a cred. Right, I've just come to the back of the Sim Possible building. There's a clown coaster, there's a drop tower, there's a small kids log flume thing. There's a proper one somewhere over there, which I will go and do. But, well, first job is to get the creds, innit? Let's go do the clown coaster, shall we? Because I'm a big clown. $55-lap special done. Did you count how many laps that was?
4, maybe 5.
5? No, I think it was 5. Yeah. I'm just.
It's tiny.
It's tiny. I'm just getting creds. Right, there's one more, but there's also a drop tower beside me, so I might do the drop tower since I'm at this side, and then I'll go over and do the other cred.
Pause on, everybody! Make your way towards next to the truck. Some gloves, some hats and gloves over there.
Right, that was a very, very long cycle. Lots of bouncing up and down. Not the tallest. I had a great view of a tree, but yeah, a little kid beside me. Oh yeah, Carly. Carly was at the bottom. I had a great view. A little kid beside me was like, "Oh, my tummy," and I kind of get it. It was quite a bouncy sort of, yeah. It was all right. I enjoyed that for a kid's drop tower. Decent. Right, let's see what's next, shall we? Right, they do have a number of very, very small kids attractions. There's an even smaller drop tower over there. There's some slides beside me. There's a little carousel thing. There were some teacups, etc. So obviously not things I'm going to go on because it won't fit. But very much this is their kind of young children's area. I know I already said this park's kind of aimed at the younger audience, but very, very young. They have some stuff as well, including hills for adults to get out of puff going up. Whew. Right, I've come to the noodle bar to get some grub. So, well, it's now only noodles. They used to do rice apparently. A couple of different chicken options, a vegan option, some spring rolls and prawn crackers, and some bottles of juice. So we've gone for 2 of these adult noodles, some spring rolls, and a couple of bottles of juice, and I think it was £36 something. So I'm just waiting on the food. I'll let you know what it's like when it turns up.
One eternity later.
Right, well that was a slightly frustrating delay. They are going as fast as they can, but they were struggling, so we've waited a while. Got my spring rolls, got my katsu curry. Carly's got her noodles over there as well. But we're starving, so I'll speak to you once I've had this and I'll let you know if it was any good. Right, I didn't finish all that food because there was far too much of it, and I'm sure I've still got some katsu in my beard. But Carly's just spotted this guy running away.
He ran away before we got here. It wasn't because it's of us.
I mean, she says that. I think it's us.
Oh, yeah.
Pirate boat. Like a pirate boat, we'll be doing the pirate boat. Log flume. Well, I like a log flume too, but the logs are stuck. Something tells me that bad boy is not operating today, which is a little bit disappointing. Morgor? I don't know how you pronounce that.
Not running.
The third coaster. But don't tell me it's not running.
I don't know.
And then there's some slides again. Now, the last couple of parks that Carly and I have been in, we have had a race.
You can't race them because they're different.
Oh, it's 2 different slides, can't race. Oh well, I mean, I'll still do it. But let's see if this third coaster is...
It is running.
Yay! Cred's a cred. Let's go. So I was standing in the station watching that off-ride and I was like, that looks like it's got square wheels. It feels like it's got square wheels too. It's got quite a bit of force though in the helix, like the 2-lap special, second lap they turn the power off and it just glides. But yeah, it's got a bit of force about it. It's very bouncy though, very bouncy. Right, Carly's standing here, which I assume means she's waiting on me to go up there.
Yeah, and there's a big coup.
A big coup! Oh no! I'll go and join the big coup and I'll see you on the way down. Oh, one done. Hey! Oh! Jesus! Oh! Ah! Oh! Oh, that's the wet one. Oh! Whee! Oh, that's a nice breeze. Ah! Yes. Whee! Enjoying this? You're tired today? Yeah, it's been... See, trying to do this whole tour thing, it's exhausting. There's a lot of driving, not a lot of sleeping, and a lot of heat.
You get better sleeping if you're in a nice hotel.
Yeah, the one we're in right now is a bit geek. It has absolutely zero internet.
Or telly.
Or telly. The telly has no signal. Yeah, it's great. Right.
We have to talk to each other.
Oh no. I'm not sure I'm going to stand in the queue for this because, well, I'm an adult. But they do have the little pony bouncy ride. You know what I mean. You've just seen it. The only thing that I think I haven't done is the swings. So I'm going to go up and do them. Right, I'm on the swings. You know I like the swings. I think this is the last attraction I need to do. There's still some animals. Carly's gone being nosy. There's the stables. I see Crocodile Corner. And I'm sure there's some other bits we haven't done yet. But attractions wise, this is it. Obviously, the log flume ain't running. And I think it might have been that way for a little while, which is disappointing. So I'm going to get a nice breeze on this. And then find the missus, see some animals, and wrap up. Just one thing before I disappear. They've got lots of imported stuff. Imported Japanese drinks. I'm pretty sure that's American. Okay, we saw those in Asda, so they're maybe not imported, but Snickers, popcorn. There's also, I'll come around here, like what you showed me. Yeah, well, I'll get to the crisps in a second, because right around here, I thought, oh, that's a really, really large Capri Sun. They've got all these sweets. This is chews. This is not actually a drink. But I looked at that and went, oh, okay. And then the crisps flavours. I mean, some of these are clearly German flavoured, and then other ones as well. So it's quite a quirky selection of snacks in the shop. Just thought I'd share. I seem to have lost Carly. Oh, never mind, it's just found her. Anyway, that brings our day to an end. An interesting little place. I mean, it started off very weird, us going into that kids fest, but made me think this wasn't going to be much. But it's a quirky little place. I think, obviously, not aimed at me in any shape or form. If I had kids, probably 10 and under, I would say this is perfect. Tons to do, lots of attractions, animals, all sorts of stuff. But if you've enjoyed this one, hit that like button and do subscribe. I've still got 4 or 5 parks still to do, something like that. There's still more to come, so 6. Okay, there's parts still to come, so make sure you're subscribed. I've been Chris, you've been watching Coaster Dad, and I'll see you, and Carly, in the next one. Adios!